Eh bien bonjour à tous, aujourd'hui suite du let's play sur Tales of Arise. Donc là on est à peu près à une douzaine d'heures de jeu pour ceux qui veulent savoir. Donc on avait le troisième seigneur avec nous et on continue l'histoire pour voir la suite et le dénouement de cet épisode. Donc voilà, bonne vidéo à vous.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Hey, Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I see one, eh? This one's over. Ignite! Here I come!
You think that shield will save you?
Lord! You're done! We got flyers!
I've got this, sweet. Let a marksman handle it.
Oh, yo! Be my guest!
Confiscated.
He's dead!
Let the marksman
We're not
handle it.
finished!
I'll be saving her. Here, let me help.
Ready to go! Enough done!
Far enough. Field. More for the stop behind.
Away! Ignite!
Mega ray. Go termination.
Here I come! You're finished! My shield!
Do it.
Away! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! I can feel my power growing! Pow!
They really don't give up, do they? Astral energy.
Say no more!
That's my cue. Let the marksman handle this.
Shut him down!
Now I'm in the groove. Get in the window. Air thrust.
There's always room for improvement.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Now you see what I can do!
My shield! Take this!
No shield can stand up to these fists!
Engaging!
This works. Annihilate.
We're not finished! Eat this!
Sleep now. More wisdom. Reload.
You're finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
No backing down!
I'm not done!
Pay for what you did. In here. More for the
Now you see what I can do!
Blew away!
Bow ties are
Run away!
Raging
Rain
cat!
slap!
All right. There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, where the hell were these soldiers and Zeugles all this time?
No backing down!
Now you'll learn!
Where are you going? Thunder field! I'm the true gunslinger around here. It's over.
Far enough!
Annihilation! Here goes!
Swordling over!
Raging enemy!
It's over! Burn it out! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
We managed to pull through.
I won't forgive you! Here's a healing art! In here!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
Engaging!
Now!
Take this!
Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Raging cascade!
I'll smash you!
It's over!
Sealed! Healing
Blow
circle!
away!
Saving this one!
Rain force!
Now!
Blue escape!
Onward and upward.
Right.
Right.
lost.
Swallow blade! Swallow blade! Swallow blade!
Seal. I have to take my revenge on you.
It's over!
Air thrust. Now
Here I come! It's almost too strong!
split it open.
Be my guest!
In the wind.
Ignite!
Air thrust.
Take this!
Astral That's my cue.
Shut him down! It's over! Burning flash! Did you hear it now? You're finished! My field? Take this! You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha!
Where that came from? Lightning.
Blow away!
Spread. With this, I can become even stronger.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for. But
This isn't enough to go on.
What's this thing? So what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them. Let's dispose of the trash.
Try harder!
you'll have no mercy.
It's almost too strong! It'll split it open! Be my guest! Carve through armor! My shield burns! We're not finished!
Mine.
I'm just getting started! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Mega Ray.
By the
Next! Take this!
Thunder Field.
Swallow Blade! Great Slash!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
We have to stop Sir Kelzelik.
Don't you think it's about time you dropped the sir?
He always treated us Danans with such...
Forget about intentions. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans in...
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess all of us here in Menancia are still some...
Are you going to be okay, Kisara?
I don't know, but I definitely don't want the...
Of course. Anyone who tries to oppress others is... That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it.
Now you'll live.
I'm only getting started.
Drag it down.
Shiny, super
Keep
going. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Dance in the
Yeah.
wind.
Come on. Hey. Not today.
Excited.
You're
I'm
mine.
only getting started. And
Go
now.
away.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Kisara, do you have any idea?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him. However,
What?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better...
Even if Danons and Renans aren't on completely equal footing. Both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep...
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Back off! Like real Take down their defenses! Now you're finished! I owe you one!
I'm on it. Far enough.
Blew away!
I'm only getting
You're mine!
An astral arch?
That's my cue.
It's over! Shut him down!
Here I come! Not in your dreams.
You're finished!
Now, freeze lancer.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Careful! Let's not let him capitalize! Go for the weak point!
I'm on it!
I can handle it! Far enough! Raging cascade!
You're mine!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
I'm on it!
Raging cascade!
I owe you
Such a failure.
Stay away from my friends!
First
I
aid!
owe you one!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Take this!
Raging cascade! Precipitation!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Here's a healing art! Where are you going? Confiscated!
Take this!
Light arrow! Will this help? Hit!
escape! Blow away! Eat dirt!
Thank you.
I'll smash you!
Blow away!
Far enough!
Raining thrust! Blow away!
Again! Dragon shout!
Blow away! Raining thrust!
Raging cascade! Feel! Raining thrust! Lightning! Downfall! I'm out of ammo! Watch and lightning orb! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Raining thrust! First strike! Blow away!
Here we go again!
Chinese
Oh my
Wizard!
God!
I'll heal you all!
Talon Hurricane!
Light action!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this help?
I'm not done!
I'll finish you here and
Here
now!
I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Then the sky is mine! I never miss! Air thrust!
Nothing gets by me!
Dance in the wind!
Smash you!
I'll heal
Blow
you all!
away!
Air thrust!
Raining thrust! Take it!
Light energy! Dance in the wind!
Here I come! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Down thunder field!
First strike!
Raging cascade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
In here!
Blow away! It's over!
All stopped up!
Raining thrust!
Annihilation!
Try harder!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! Try
It
harder!
was nice while it lasted.
This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Oh, magic! Crossblade!
Eat this!
Here I come!
Reload!
Raining
Here, let me help! First aid!
Here you are.
Raging cascade!
Blow away!
I'm on it! This one's mine! I'll be saving this one! I'm on it! Art seal!
Oh, and that freaking does it.
Confiscated!
Will this help?
Do it! Photon
An astro art?
That might heal you forever!
Shut him down!
Thank you!
I'm on it! Blow away! I'm not done!
Raging cascade! In here!
This one's all mine!
I'm only getting started! Air, cover the castle!
Here I come! You're finished! Ignite!
Talon Hurricane!
Where are you going?
You're mine!
Denied!
I'm not done!
Lightning orb! Here, unravel!
Blow away!
Storm!
Raining slash!
Dance in the wind!
Blow away!
Air thrust!
What's this?
Swallow blade!
Reload!
There!
I'll fix you up!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here's a healing art! It's weakened!
Raining slash! This is now!
Almost there!
Oh, close enough. Take it away, Law.
I thought you'd never
Not
ask.
today!
More for the stockpile! Serious flame! Here that moves! Confiscated!
Here comes the big one!
Healing!
I'm not feeling so great. Blue escape!
Raining
Blow away!
In here! I'll be saving healing one! Let the marksman handle this! I'm over More with this one's mine! Wait!
Sword Rain Alpha!
You alright?
Yeah, I'll be okay. I'll finish you here and now!
Annihilation! Lightning!
Raining Try harder!
Raging
Now!
cascade! Here, let me help! In here!
Here I come! I'll run you! Raining
It was nice
slash!
while it lasted.
Blow away!
Chinese
I'm on it.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Swallow blade! This one's all mine! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Harrows, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her. What's this thing?
one of your friends, Hoodle? You're saying we should check the owl forest? Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going, I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me.
You've got it. Stay...
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia, and so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I think Hoodle senses something.
There's nothing here. It doesn't even connect to Vicent.
Nope.
No backing down!
Right in the wind!
Not today!
Eat this! Kneel!
Here I come! It's over!
Don't mind if I do.
I'm on it!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them!
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
You're finished! You're
Eat
mine!
this! I never miss! Shining supernova! Raging
I'll
cascade!
smash you!
Raining slash!
Didn't even break a sweat. Hey, what do you say we fight that shot?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Here I go! It's over! Raging cascade!
Blow away!
Here I go! It's over!
It's on!
It's a duel of the arts!
You're mine! First strike! Take this!
Blind freaks! Why can't they just sit
Not
still?
today! Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
A comfortable win.
Out of our way!
I'm on it! Take this!
Supernova! Raging cascade!
In a bind?
I was
Are those rocks his skin?
Raining dragon shout!
The flashing part is their weak point.
Charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! I'm on it! I'm not done!
Shield!
Blow away!
Lightning! Astral energy! Dance in the wind!
Take
Here!
it! Eat this!
Get on
Blow
now
away!
back into the fray!
Raining slash!
Shiny!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
I'm on it! You're ready and raring!
Now! Mega ray!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have...
You know, so in a way,
You don't need to worry about protecting me.
that's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. That goes for you too.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have this...
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either. I'm sure you'll do it.
Right. You can all count on me. Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
I won't forgive you!
Swallow blade! I'm not done!
If you
In
did
the
not...
sky is mine!
Turn the tables on him.
There are no more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Take this!
Dance in the wind! Annihilation! Where are you going?
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Over so soon?
This hill. I'm sensing a stronger concentration of astral energy around it.
Oh, does that mean there's treasure buried underneath here or something?
Who said anything about treasure?
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
What was Kel?
Isn't it obvious?
He had to have...
Maybe he thought he couldn't.
So he got desperate and decided to go.
One might argue.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to...
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do...
Spare us the pity.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct.
This won't be easy.
Don't be such a pessimist!
Can't get out of this!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back! Go for the weak point!
You're finished!
Seal! This'll come in handy! Lightning!
Anything in order is all mine.
You're finished!
Whoa! Mega ray!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Lightning orb! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I can feel my precision improving.
We should be able to cook here.
dispose of the trash.
Try this!
Annihilation! Here goes!
Take this!
Not on my watch!
Not today!
Nothing gets by me!
Do it! Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Not a
Searing
chance!
flame!
You got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle
Do
it!
it! Over!
Sleep now,
All
I
yours.
never miss! This is coming in.
You're mine! You're finished!
Annihilation!
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Annihilation!
That's enough!
Mega Ray! Thunder Field!
Here
Do
I
it!
come!
Dance in the wind! Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well
Now
done!
or never.
Searing
You're mine!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Yes. Right.
No way.
I don't believe this.
Great!
Very nice. What?
I guess...
Law.
Yeah! Whoa! Is that... Oh, this is bad. Real bad. Ah!
Just great.
Yes!
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your... face.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what...
Let's dispose of the trash.
Anything in armor is all mine! I'll smash you!
I'll be saving
He's dead! I'm not done! Challenge Thor! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
My fists are crushing it out there!
What's this thing?
I won't forgive you!
Ignite!
Annihilation! Here comes!
Power blade! Try this!
We're surrounding us!
Infernal torrent! Here I
Thunder
come!
field! I'm on it! You are in tip-top
Now!
shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Now!
Less talking, more pummeling.
Let's get you...
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo.
Maybe something's going on in the forest. Little help!
Try this! I'm an infernal torrent! You're my... Damn it!
Thunder field! Searing flame! We're in the home stretch, guys.
What'd she say? Eyes on the prize!
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Wow, look what I just found. A fish!
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed.
Hungry bellies are counting on this. Looks like I lost it. Hup. All right, once more from the top. Time to try a different spot. Okay, change of plans. And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have Kisara. I think I...
Oh, sorry.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for... Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right...
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant...
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying...
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So...
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job.
Is it just me? Or
I know, right? But after every...
kind of puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat her.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed?
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him.
Right. From being in the Eldermenens...
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable...
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought, after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Here, let me help.
No further! It's over! I owe you one! Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Seal, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
It's over! Come one, come on! Try this!
Here I come! Into the next, we're coming through! Mega red! By the power of water!
Raining slash! Strike!
Here comes the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
This is it!
You're mine!
Nothing gets my way!
Take this!
This one's mine.
It's over!
Dragon Shell!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind! Astral energy! Full throttle!
I can feel my power growing!
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart.
When he slows down, that's our chance! Thanks!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Flew away!
First strike! Can't get out of this!
Sleep now.
Take it!
Where's the stockpile?
Flew away!
Watch this!
Dance in the wind!
Swirling
Flame!
blade! It's time!
Reload!
Take this!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Flew away!
Reload!
You're finished!
Lightning order! More revelation! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Raging Lightning!
Eat this!
Strike!
Talon Hurricane!
Dance in the wind!
Prepare to be
Air thrust!
sealed!
Astral
In a
energy!
bind!
You're finished!
Mega ray!
Flew away!
Do it! Raging Lightning! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful.
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual...
What? You mean that...
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still...
Are you curious?
They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the site must...
Not really, just that it must be nice to be around.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so...
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's down in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
That astral energy was... incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. Dragon Form! Eat this! Swallow Blade!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
They got me flanked! I can carve through armor!
You got flyers!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Reload! Let's get you all back to work.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Where are you going? What's this? Not on my watch! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Do it!
My lady?
Something you...
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Do not!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No place here!
I'm not done!
I'm on it!
Raging cascade!
What a relief!
Where are you going?
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Now!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
You're finished!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Talon Hurricane! You're mine! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. This one's all mine.
In here!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
With this, I can become even stronger. It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Not on my watch!
Swallow Blade!
It's over!
Not today!
Talon Hurricane!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dana? Not to a Renan and
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Anything in armor!
Give it a whirl! In here!
Now you see what I can do!
Double demon fight!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Got some astral energy!
Say no more!
Now or never.
I never miss!
Talon Hurricane!
Now! Annihilation!
Raining Slash!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
No holding back.
This will be a piece of cake.
Annihilation.
Burn in hell!
Leave the fortune to me.
Radiant here. Let's get you. They're surrounding us.
Blew away!
Astral Arc?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Hands in the wind.
Here I come!
Now or never. Can't get out of this!
It's funnel time!
Watch them weep.
I'm on it!
Now.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Two-sided.
Now!
One more. One more time.
Not today!
Showtime.
You're mine!
In here.
Armor won't save you.
More big stockpile.
Talon Hurricane.
You're finished!
Photon flat.
Time to let it
One
rip!
at a time.
I'm on it!
Where are you going?
Take this! Swordland Alpha! Double Demon Fang! Pierce!
Do it.
Dragon Sword!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
I need to be stronger. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
More Danon runes here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Really bad feeling about this.
Nothing gets by me.
Sealed. More for the stockpile.
Swallow Blade!
Here's a healing
What a relief!
banana flare.
In a bind?
This one's all mine!
Here goes.
Not today! Not a chance! No
Not
escape!
in your dreams.
I'll smash you!
Sleep now. Let me help.
Totally! Blow them away!
Take it. Here goes.
My turn! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Double Demon Fang! Mega Dragon Swarm! Talon Sword!
Reload.
Talon Hurricane! Do it! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Annihilation. Mega
Here I come! I'm on it!
Back into the
It's
fray.
on!
Lightning orb.
Raining Slash!
The heavens must be smiling.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though?
Oops, sorry about that.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
He's tough.
Who are you? Said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Burn it! It's weakened!
This ends now!
You going? Eat it!
You're mine! You're finished!
Away!
Take this!
Reload!
Take this! Die.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord? Will this help?
I can carve through armor!
Healing circle!
There you go.
You're
Feel
mine!
like me again. There you go. Feel like me again.
Rain slash! Eat this!
Show me your strength.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Throw away!
Away!
Take this. Enjoy.
Double demon effect!
Entertain me.
This one's mine! More for the stop
Take this. Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went...
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?